Hi, this is Richard Quack here, coming to you live from Malaysia. I would like to welcome you to my weekly live video, and in today's session, I would like to talk about network marketing. And the topic is why you need a system in network marketing. Now, if you are involved in network marketing, this is a very, very important topic for you. If you want to be successful, if you want to build a big team, okay, so pay attention to this particular session because it is going to show you why you need a system in network marketing. All right, now, when you talk about a system, right? Look at all the big corporation, they all have a system in order to assist them to work more efficiently. Don't you think so? They have a system. Now, what I want to talk to you is about, let's talk about McDonald's, all right? McDonald's have a system, all right? Now, McDonald's is popular not because of their burgers, all right, because of their system. They become big because of their system. Now, let me give you a simple example. If you walk to a McDonald's restaurant from far, you know that it's McDonald's because you see the logo, okay, the big arch, the yellow color arch, that is the McDonald's logo. So you know that all over the world, when you come to a McDonald's restaurant, you know that it is McDonald's. Okay, that is very important because a system must be able to help people to be able to identify about the company and also what is it all about. All right. Now the other thing is that when you go into McDonald's, you see the restaurant itself is set up what do you call the same everywhere in the world. All right, it is set up everywhere in the world, and also the way of cooking is also set up in a proper system. For example, frying the French fry. All right, I mean the French fry already cut in pieces. All right, standardized, and then when they cook the oil is of a certain temperature. All right, and when they put the French fry inside to fry, they have a time limit as well. Okay, they don't just fry it according to their own time limit. No, they have a time limit that they have to fry the French fry. So basically, everything boils down to a system. That's why when you have a system, all right, everybody who comes into McDonald's to work, they know what to do, exactly what to do. All right. Now, I give you a simple illustration. A long time ago, I got a client, all right, who applied for a fish shop franchise. All right. So he went for an interview and they told him this very important. They told him what we are looking for is somebody who doesn't know how to cook. Why is it so? Because if the person knows how to cook, well, he won't follow instruction. He'll do whatever he like. All right, he add more salt, he add more oil, and all sort of things. So you want somebody who doesn't know how to cook. So what they need to do is follow the instruction, follow the system. Okay, so in network marketing, it's the same thing as well. All right. Now you need a system to be successful and to grow big in network marketing. That's for sure. You need a system to grow big and to be successful in network marketing. Now, let me tell you a story about why you need a system. Okay, very simple illustration. If I put you in the middle of a jungle, it's a very thick jungle. All right, I put you in the middle of the jungle and I point you to one direction over the other side. I say, now what I want you to do is move in the jungle and go to that location over there, somewhere in the middle of the jungle somewhere. Now let me tell you this. All right, how many of you will be able to find your way there? I can tell you, it's zero because it's a thick jungle. All right, that is what people are doing in network marketing. All right, they are just going haywire, according to what they fancy and so on. And at the end of the day, they won't find the destination. Now, the second scenario I want to tell you is this. What happened is I have a pathway. I create a small little pathway in the middle of the jungle that leads from point A to point B. All right. There's a small pathway for you to follow. And now I tell you the same thing. What I want you to do is go from here to the other point B over the other side. Now, let me ask you, how many of you think that it is easier to find point B with a path? Of course, it's easier. And that path is a system. When you have a system, You can follow and get to where you want to go, to your destination, and so on. That is why a system is very important. I hope that you're beginning to see this. Okay. Now, as the saying goes, right, people fail. People fail because they try to do things on their own and so on, right? But a system do not fail. All right, the system do not fail. It's only people who don't follow the system. That's all. So when there is a proper system, the chances of success is very, very high. All right. In fact, a system is like a guide for all members to follow, especially for new members. All right, they come in, they don't know what's going on, but if there is a pathway for them to follow, then it's easier for them to reach the success. So that is why a system is so important. I hope that you are beginning to understand that. All right. Before I go further, all right, I hope that you understand that having a system is important. You see, a lot of people outside there, they do network marketing haphazardly. Haphazardly, that means, they do according to what they feel like. And most of the time, they are fueled by excitement. All right. Okay, I agree with you. Excitement can push your business as well. You come in, you're excited, you talk to everybody as well. But how long will the excitement last? After the excitement dies down, then the business will stop. All right, so important to have a system because the system will work if you follow the system. Of course, provided you have a proper system. So here I want to talk to you about what is required to have a proper system. Now, again, this is only my opinion and according to what I do with my team. All right, so you can have a other system, but then basically, this is only my recommendation. What are the things that you need to do? Okay, number one, in terms of resources, because your team need resources, all right? Resources in terms of prospecting, presentation, and how to do things and so on. So basically, when you talk about resources, especially in prospecting, you must have a proper documentation about prospecting. All right. I can tell you this one thing, when I first started network marketing, I have a sponsoring file. All right. And my wife have got her sponsoring file. And they're totally different altogether. Totally different. So when you talk about prospecting, right, there must be the standardized way of doing prospecting where everybody do the same thing. So you have to lay down what is the system of prospecting for your team. Okay, presentation is same thing as well. How you do presentation. It's important how you do presentation. Your presentation files, online or offline, must be all similar so that whatever prospects that you have, they will see the same thing. Whether it is in Malaysia or any parts of the world, it will be similar. So people get used to it. Just like I talked about McDonald's just now, right? Everything is similar. Okay? Now, beside prospecting and presentation, you must also have documentation of what to do. What to do, how to do prospecting, how to do invite, what are the scripts, and so documentation is very important. So like me and my team, we have documentation in Dropbox, okay, whereby our members will get all the documentation in Dropbox. All right, and when there is any changes, we make changes, all the other members will have the same changes that appear in the Dropbox as well. So that's why, using technology like Dropbox is very critical. Okay, we don't have to change every single member's Dropbox. One changes, all will be changed. Okay, and we have everything in Dropbox. We call it our SOS, Standard Operating System. Standard Operating System, whereby everybody follows the same thing. That is as far as resources is concerned. Number one. Number two, DMO stands for Daily Method of Operation. Now, it's important to know what you are supposed to do every single day. So you must list out a system where all your members know what they are going to do every day. Okay? And this could be the strategies, all right? This could be the mindset, all right? The mindset, like I always stress on mindset, is very important. What are the things they should do every morning? Maybe they should listen to motivational videos, or basically they got to do meditation, they got to do breathing exercise, they have to see their mind movie, watch their mind movie, and so on. So basically there must be a proper system. All right, and when we talk about mind movie, it could be the same mind movie or they create for themselves, but it is about mind movie. Okay, and the second thing about daily method operation is the activity. What are the activities they're supposed to do? All right, mindset is one thing, but what are the activities they're supposed to do? The prospecting, the follow up, and so it must all be standardized so that when new people come in, they know exactly what to do. That's the whole idea about having a system. Okay, that's the whole idea of having a system. The third one is using social media. Social media is very important today. All right. So, what are the strategies that you're going to use? What are the scripts that you're going to use? And if you have software, what are the standardized software that all your team members are going to use? All right. So basically, for each social media platform, maybe Facebook is different, LinkedIn is different. All right. So basically, the strategies might be slightly different, and then the script there must be standardized script as well, whereby everybody can follow the same script. All right. In our SOS, standard operating system, we have scripts whereby our team members can download, have access to the script, and they can just copy and paste. Okay, when they do prospecting on social media like Facebook, all they need to do is copy and paste, copy and paste. We have all the things ready. So that is why a system is so critical to success, even in terms of software, right? What are the software that you can use? I mean, we were using at one time, all right, we were using Chrome extension and so on for Facebook and for LinkedIn. But today we don't use much anymore. But then, the possibility is there. The reason why we don't use today is because the social media are very strict, very very strict. All right, they are very strict, and if they find out that you're using software or robots and so on, they will take action. So that is why we slow down on that. But basically, you can use software as well. Besides Chrome extension, there could be other software that you can come up with. You as a leader have to come up with it. That's for sure. Okay, now what is effective duplication? Now in network marketing, duplication is very very important, don't you think so? Duplication, learn and teach, learn and teach. When you talk about duplication, there are three things that is important. All right, what I call the three S. All right, the first one is for effective duplication, you must have a system. That's what I was talking about all the while. You must have a system whereby everybody can follow. That is easy to duplicate, right? Now, the second one, it must be as simple. It must be simple. It cannot overwhelm your people, because don't forget, the people in your team are not professional people. All of them are not professional people. There are some of them are housewives. So you must have something that is simple, that everybody can understand and everybody can follow. Are you with me? I mean, come on. Some people, their team comprise mainly of professional people. So they cater only for professional people. So you are limiting your membership to all sort of people. Housewife, they cannot follow. So you have a system, and you got to make it simple for everybody to follow. That means everybody can do it. Okay. The last S is everything must be the same. All right. Everything must be the same. Everything must be similar. I mean, I remember, I told you that, our presentation slide, I know it's 47 slide. 47 slide. Okay. But of course, there are some members who will add on other slides and so on. That is spoiling the duplication. Duplication means just follow it. That's it. All right. The system is all there. Follow it. The problem is that, when people are too smart, especially those people coming from different other companies with a bit of experience, they do it themselves. They don't follow. Well, if you don't follow, then the system will collapse and you will not succeed. But if everybody follow the system, everybody will become successful. Can you imagine if McDonald's, okay, the restaurant, McDonald's, every McDonald's restaurant do their own thing? It will collapse overnight, my friend. They will collapse overnight, because if everybody do their own thing, they change their logo, they change the way they do the French fry, the way they cook the burger. I can tell you, it will havoc, okay, and it will collapse, because the system must all be the same wherever it is done. Wherever it's done, that means in whichever country or whatever, it's all must be the same. Okay, this is a very important topic. I hope that you are beginning to understand why having a system is so important. Don't take it lightly. If you don't have, if your upline don't have, then you got to create your own system for your team. Okay, like myself personally, I have to create a system myself for my team. That's it. All right. Now, let me tell you one thing, the company is important, the product is important as well. But I tell you, the system is very, very important. Without a proper system, whatever company you are attached to, whatever product they have, it's not easy to succeed, my friend. Because everybody will doing things haphazardly. That's it. Okay. So let me summarize for you what I talk about today. Why you need to have a system. System is important. Look at McDonald's as a good example. All right. And I give you an example of a system. If you are in the middle of the jungle without a proper pathway or proper system, everybody will get lost. Okay. People fail, but a system do not fail. So remember, if you have a system, follow the system provided by your upline leader. Okay, what is required? Number one, resources. Number two, daily method of operation, DMO. Right. Number three, using social media. And lastly, remember, an effective system duplication, all right, requires 3S. What are the 3S? Number one, it needs a system. Number two, it must be simple. The third S is it must all be the same. Okay, so that's all my sharing for today. I hope that you find it very interesting and very informative for you. If you like what you hear and see, please feel free to like, to share, and to comment. So this is Richard Quack here. Okay, this is already Friday in Malaysia. I'll see you again for another session of my live video on Monday. So this is Richard Quack wishing you good night and goodbye from Malaysia. Bye-bye.